to another episode of the Move Me Back series. Today I'm here with an awesome guest. I'm here with Vanessa Gyan.
Hello.
Hello. Thank you for coming on today.
Of course, thank you for having me.
Not a problem at all. So we met some time ago, a few years back.
Yes.
I can't remember how many years back, but it was a while, right?
7 years ago.
Yeah, long time.
Yeah.
And you have been in Ghana for how long now?
This year will be 9 years.
Wow.
Yes.
That's really amazing. That is longer than me. Like, you've outdone me. I'm 8 years.
Just by a year.
Hey, it does a lot. Some people move to Ghana and move back within a year.
I know.
So, you know, that's really good. So, are you Ghanaian?
So, yeah, both my parents are Ghanaian, but I was born and raised in the States and in the UK.
Right. Oh, in the UK as well?
Yeah.
Oh.
That was when I was really young, from when I was like a year till I was like 7.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay. So now you've moved back to Ghana permanently.
Yes.
And how did that come about?
So so I have a degree I studied television and radio communications and PR in New York.
Right.
I had been working in the media space for some time, and I came on holiday. I hadn't been back since I was 9.
Right.
And I came in 2012, and the opportunity came about to work at a media house in Accra.
Right.
And, you know, I didn't think twice. I was just like, you know what? It would be a good change, and I could bring my expertise and my knowledge to what the space already offered. Yeah.
I just have to say that's very, very brave, because back then Ghana was completely different, and so your experience, I know for what my experience was like all those years ago, so for you, you must have obviously had that period for a bit longer, where it's quite tough to move here. Like, you had to have some grit about you to be here, because it was very, very difficult time, you know.
Yes.
And you were doing it, and in fact, you were one of the first, I would say, that did YouTube.
Yeah.
Back then, because I saw you on YouTube.
I was on the YouTube space, and also I was pushing a lot of my content that was on TV onto YouTube.
Yes.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah.
So are you still doing YouTube now?
No, but we will start pushing some content soon. But I was out of the media space a tad bit after I gave birth to my son.
Yeah.
I'm now really coming back.
Yeah.
So I really took a break from that space in its entirety until last year.
Wow. Okay. I mean, you had a lot going on. I mean, like you said, you're giving birth.
Yes.
I think we've given birth around the same time by the looks of things.
Yes, we did. Yes, we did.
So a lot has changed.
Yeah.
Yes. So how did you find it here when you moved? Was it challenging, or did you kind of fit straight in? Was it exactly what you wanted it to be?
It was all. Challenging in the sense that I didn't have childhood friends. I didn't grow up here.
Right.
Yes, I have like my mom's network, like her friends' kids or my cousins, but it's different than those you really have grown up with.
Yes.
So that was a loneliness that I felt. When it came to navigating the system, it was pretty easy.
Yeah.
And I don't know if it's the New York mentality that we're real hustlers. Like we can do it. Like, you know, so that wasn't hard. But little basic things, even this morning, like ECG app not working, you know, those are the things that really irk me, because I feel like they're supposed to make your life simple. Yes. And they're making your life harder. Yes. So those things, customer service, I'm still like, yeah. But all in all, I think now I've really found my place here. And it took 9 years. Wow. Yes. Okay, so now I'm going to pick up on what you've just said, because I think what you've said is really, really important. You said you've only just now found your place after 9 years. So do you feel that sometimes people give up too soon? They definitely do. Because they come, people come for like a year, then they go back. Even 2 years, then they go back. Yes. So tell me, what do you think? And funny, a lot of people that I moved back at the same time with, they left like a year, 2 years later. But you really have to if you really want to be here, you have to stick it through.
Yes.
You have to stick it through.
Oh, yeah.
I always say try not to even travel the first couple of years.
Yes.
You know, try, because I did that. I didn't travel the first 2.5 years. But you have to stick it through, because if you don't, you will easily just pick up your bags and leave.
Absolutely. I can absolutely agree with what you're saying. Because for me, moving here, we've had a lot of rough times where you're like, look, I just feel ready to just kind of quit. I just want to go. It's too much. But then you have to think of the reason why you came in the first place and let that help you push through.
Exactly.
So you've definitely done that. So you've been doing amazing things in Ghana. Tell me some of the things you've been doing.
Okay, so right when I gave birth, I launched my foundation, the Sincerely View Foundation. And under that, we have the Post Pregnancy Boujie Express, which is a maternal health awareness program supporting mothers from low-income neighborhoods. We educate them for free. We create care packages for them, and we also pay their discharge bills for moms who are detained at various hospitals in Accra. And we throw mass baby showers yearly, Mother's Day, for 200 expectant moms, and it's for free. So that's one of my main babies, besides my son. I also run this boutique, Modern Day Mom, Modern Day Toddler, and it's everything that you need for post-prenatal care, all your baby, toddler necessities. We have it stocked, all the #1 brands in the world. We have it stocked here. So I've been doing that for 4 years, but then we recently opened the shop. What else? We have a reality show coming out.
Yes, I've seen clips of that, and I'm like, I cannot wait to watch.
So Modern Day Moms of Accra, I created it during the pandemic. And it's about 5 moms navigating Accra, them getting to know each other. It's the first of its kind reality show on the continent that is solely focused on moms. So that's exciting. It comes out the end of July, so July 28th. So that's exciting. That's really exciting. And we're actually going to be starting season 2 very soon.
Oh, really? So where can people watch that?
So you can watch it on DGN locally. And if you're international, it'll be streaming on Vaughn TV. Yeah, you can stream it a couple of days after we air it here. It will always air on Vaughn TV.
Wow.
Yes. So that's exciting.
So good. So I just want to go back a bit, because you said that you're starting, or you have a foundation which helps moms once they're ready to leave the hospital with their discharge bills and things like that. So tell me a little bit about that. So what happens? So if you go to a hospital and you give birth and you cannot pay your bill, you're not allowed to leave.
Yeah, they detain you at the hospital. You're not allowed to leave. Was it this Easter or last year? We ended up paying a bill that was over 7,000 Ghana cedis.
What?
And it was wild. We had to raise funds. Another foundation came on board to support my foundation. And sometimes it's as little as 100 cedis, 200 cedis that they're over, that they just can't pay.
But why was that bill so high?
So in that case, she ended up having to go into emergency C-section. That case, she actually ended up losing her child also. And they still kept her in the hospital, which is wild to me. And these cases...
in the maternity unit? Oh, no.
And these cases come every single day. It's not like random cases, like they come constantly.
Oh my gosh, that's serious. How do you fund these things? How does it work?
So in the beginning, I would fund it myself. I would get my family, and I would have friends in New York who would donate. Now, as soon as I get these cases, I go on Twitter. Twitter has been a savior, because people really appreciate what my foundation is doing, and the fact that we are so transparent with it, they support. So Twitter has really helped. And then we have the likes of Gandor Cosmetics, who help not with just products, but monetary, and Malcolm. So they've supported, but we still need so much more support.
So if someone wanted to support, what do they do?
if you want to support, you can simply DM me, Vanessa_Gyan, all social media platforms, and we can connect from there.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
So tell me, what made you so passionate about this subject then?
Okay, so I had 7 months of prenatal care here at a private facility.
Okay.
But there was still some loops that I saw. So when I got back to New York, obviously all around the world, we know the mortality rate for Black women when it comes to the maternal health sector is very high. So not saying that me going out was better. But putting both together, I was like, okay, this is what I can bring from New York. Even simple things like my first visit to my doctor there, the little package I got with coupons, a magazine. You know, those things as a soon-to-be mom, it's enjoyable. It's like so that, and then the education, I just felt like here, it was a private clinic, but it was very like, okay, here it is, go. There was not that like comfort,
making you feel kind of special.
You're just a number in a sense. So while I was there, I started to reach out to mommy friends. I'm in a couple of mommy groups, and they were giving me more details because they grew up here. And they started to connect me with doctors at Ridge Hospital, and that's where we ended up having our first event. When I came back, my son was 3 months. And with that event was educating the moms for free. I had a panel of phenomenal women, creating these little care packages for them to go home with. And that's the first time we paid a discharge bill. And it was really random that there was a woman there and she had been detained. And so me and the women on the panel just put our monies together that day, and we were able to get her home. And that's when that started, including the discharging of bills. So the event is twice a year, but year-round we're discharging, because year-round I'm always getting messages from various hospitals that we've worked with.
That's a lot.
It is.
So when you first started this, did you feel like it was going to be this big? Did you have that vision that this is what's going to happen?
No, I just did it because I knew it needed to be done. I didn't know how big it would grow. I didn't know I would win an award for it. Like, I didn't think. So for me, I was just doing because I felt like I was in the capacity to do it. But now, you know, we've added the mass baby shower and things like that, and it keeps growing, and I'm happy.
So what plans do you have to like make it even more, or do you have any?
So hopefully if we gain more support, when it comes to the baby shower, you know, we've started with 200 women. I want it to be like 1,000 women. That would be like the grandest, you know. I would like to have more pop-up sessions to educate the moms. And create, even when it comes to the care packages, I want to create my own brand with the care packages, because right now obviously we have sponsors that give us, which I'm so appreciative of.
Of course.
But I want to continue to educate myself more and create more from me for the moms.
That's pretty amazing.
And also be able to offer jobs, because a lot of these, most of them
just it's hard. So let me just ask you, so when someone is detained, the time that, say if you've been detained for a week, is your bill still adding up because you're still in the hospital?
It keeps adding up, but it's really dependent, because some moms, I know that when you go and you look at the date, the time has passed, they haven't added. But there are situations where they do keep adding.
Really?
Yes.
So it's like a black hole then, so it's almost like you can never come out of this. Wow, that's really scary.
And then they also, the system is scared, because if they let you go and they trust that you'll come back and pay, where are they gonna find you? They can't, you know, it's a tough, dodgy situation.
It really is, because I know at some places, like even if you go to, say, a restaurant and you order food, and you say, okay, I'm not paying, the money comes from the waitress. Which is scary. Wow. And
then I keep saying, can't they the government set up a fund specifically for this? You know, like we can't continue, yes, we can blame the women, but you can't always blame them, because every circumstance is different. You know, so a system, I know we're doing our best, but something that the government can, if they need me to lead it, I don't know, but just to be able to help, you know, because when you go in the rooms and there's like 6 moms in a 2-bed, you know, facility, like,
wow.
Oh gosh.
Wow, okay. So tell me some of your amazing high points since you've been in Ghana. You're like, this is amazing. I can't believe I'm doing this. Tell me some of those.
The Post Pregnancy Boujie Express, especially the mass baby shower, because a lot of people were like, hey, Ghanaians, we don't like those things. We don't like to celebrate pregnancy. We like to conceal it.
Yeah.
And, you know, when we threw the first one 2.5 years ago, the moms were like, we want to have more kids for this. And I was like, no. You know, they were just so happy that someone was celebrating them, you know. There's a lot. I think being able to honestly live out my dream of the media space. I've loved the media space. And to be able to produce and direct and now especially do things on my own terms. I think that is just a breath of fresh air for me.
That's so nice.
Because I've always, this is what I've wanted to do. I love creating, you know, I love producing. So to get to this point is amazing.
I think it's definitely inspiring for those of us that are kind of watching you and have been watching from where you came from to now. I mean, it's really amazing that you've really pushed yourself. So you should be really proud of that.
But I have to thank my family because I have a tribe, like my mom and my sisters, my very good friends, my stepdad, like they've really been the backbone during these years, you know, like when I got laid off from a media house, you know, and me thinking, what's next, you know, but that's when I actually took the break, you know, and they were there to be like, it's okay, like figure it out, you don't have to rush, you know, so I think you really need like a solid tribe that will ride with you through it all.
Just picking up on that bit, it's very true because Ghana can be very much like this. So tell me some of the hardest things that you faced since you've been here.
I think besides that loneliness, because my mom and my sisters are not here, my good friends are not here. Well, one has now moved back, thank God, Winnette. But I think it was actually working in the media space. That was... it was a point of horror. It was, because I felt like I want to add, but they feel like I just want to come and take. You know, like I think I know it all, but I'm bringing my knowledge, I'm bringing my expertise, and there was a lot of sabotaging and it was a lot. So when I got laid off, even though I was confused, I was very happy because I was like, that's not the space I needed to be in. That was the lowest.
That's really frightening to think that someone's actually sabotaging you and you're trying to actually help. That's tough.
And I've worked in the media space for years, even in New York. Nowhere is perfect in anything. But this, what I faced was like very, I don't know, it was weird. And it's a thing of, I feel like insecurity. But I feel like if you know who you are and what you have to offer, you shouldn't be scared of what someone else is bringing. You should, if anything, want to, you know, join forces. So that, I speak about that a lot, especially for the younger women who are entering the industry. And especially my diaspora babies, because I feel like we get bullied as we come in. We do get bullied, and we get like pushed aside. And like I said, we're only coming to add. We're not trying to take. That was the
So do you feel that if you had kind of grown up here and had a network of friends that you'd grown up with, it would have made things a little bit easier for you?
Because Ghana is very cliquey. Ghana is very cliquey. So and you can see it even even now when you watch, everything is very cliquey. So if you went to this school, if you did this, everyone is like together, and they all just push themselves. So maybe us diaspora babies just need to be clickies and then just start, you know, supporting each other. But Ghana is very, very cliquey.
I have seen it.
And I think it's really bad. That mentality, it really
Yeah, no, I completely agree.
Yeah.
So, I notice every single time I see you, you look like you are in, like, I don't know, you're going for do a movie or something. Like, you're always dressed so like this. So even when I was coming here today, I was like, oh my gosh, I know she's going to dress up. What should I do? Like, what do I do? You know?
Oh no. Yeah.
So are you very into fashion?
I've loved fashion since as long as I can remember. I think also my mom has always been fashionable. I always saw her with heels on.
Right.
I always saw her with like a red lip, even though she didn't really wear too much. She didn't wear too much. She still doesn't. But she was always like put together.
Yeah.
So I think seeing that, I'm just trying to imitate my mom. But one thing I do try to do often, especially when I'm on camera, is always wear Made in Ghana.
Right.
So
nice.
even on my TV shows, as I'm sitting now, this is Kethem.
It's very nice.
Yes, or I try to push the Made in Ghana fashion houses that are just popping.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that's really cool. Really
Thank
cool.
you.
Okay, so what advice would you give to someone who wants to come back to Ghana and perhaps doesn't know where to start? Like, should they get a job? Should they set up a business? Should they come and try for a bit? What would you say?
I really think when you're coming back, you should really know what you want to do.
Yeah.
I don't want you to get into that thing of like, you're just trying to push it through. I think you should really have your mindset, this is what I want, and this is what I'm going to do.
Right.
And these are the steps I'm going to take. And don't be afraid to reach out, to network. You know, there's going to be some no's, some people that will completely ignore you. But there will be people that are willing to help you as much as they can. But I really think you should know what you want to do. I think you should have knowledge in it and expertise in it, so that when you come, no one can try to sideline you or make you feel like you don't have what it takes.
Less than,
Yes.
That's an amazing piece of advice, because
Thank
obviously you've lived it, so, and you're doing it, so I think people should definitely listen to what you're saying, you know. So obviously you've already mentioned all your social media stuff, so people can reach out to you if they would like to reach out to you. Also, if they would like to support any of the things that you're doing, they can do that too. You've also told us where to find your show, your new show. Right? Woo! I'm waiting for that. I really want to. Do you know, I actually had a similar idea like some years ago.
Right.
But one thing I found was that a lot of Ghanaian people, they don't like if you watch Real Housewives of Atlanta or something like that, people here don't have that same thing where they're going to let you in and see that. We are very, I don't know, what's the word to use so you guys don't come after me.
Say it.
You're just, Ghanaians are very much more, you keep it, you at least show that your house is in order, so you don't really show too much. Like, you're not going to get anyone kicking off, you know, on camera and stuff like that.
That's why I love, so crazy. Okay, so that's why I love the cast. They are definitely modern day moms, living their lives. They're not, and I think we're at that, we in particular, we love reality TV. We love, let me show this. We didn't even have one issue with these women. Obviously, we allow you to show what you want to show. And the first season is more them getting to know each other. We go into their houses a bit. But funny enough, even from the previews, we've been getting messages of moms who want to be on season 2.
Really?
We have even men who are pushing for their wives or their baby mamas to be on. So people are excited about it, and I think because it is the first of its kind.
It absolutely is.
And what I love also is that it's not someone else's franchise that we've picked up, like Real Housewives, which is being picked up globally. We have produced something that, God's willing, there will be other franchises that come out of it. So these mamas, they really showed off this first season.
I'm so excited to watch it. Really.
Thank you.
So thank you so much for speaking to me today. I really appreciate the time. And this place that you've got is absolutely amazing.
Thank you.
So where are we?
So we are, it's like Obojo is right here, East Legon is right there, so we're right in the middle. So we're not far from ARS Roundabout. And this is the Modern Day Mom, Modern Day Toddler Boutique. I really wanted honestly, when you walk in, you feel like you're in New York. Like I wanted that chic, not cluttered vibe, you know.
Boutique kind of style.
Yeah, that's exactly what I wanted. Everything for pre-postnatal care, we have it. Clothes for mamas, we have so much more coming in the next few days.
Nice.
The best products for babies to make your life easier, like when they're sick, when they're teething, clothes. But we're also going to be using this space as an experience. So from yoga sessions for mommy and baby, read-along sessions for children, arts and craft days. We're even going to be having twerk classes for moms.
No!
So it's like it's going to be just a whole experience that you can come and just enjoy, you know, you as a mom and a child. And the dads have been asking also, you know, they always want to be a part of something. And we did briefly launch Modern Day Dad during the pandemic. I was like talking to dads about their experience. So we're going to figure out something for them. But right now we're focused on mom and child. Yes, baby girl, baby boy.
That's all I can say.
Thank you.
That's great. So this place hasn't been open very long.
No.
So
3 weeks.
Wow, it's a real baby then.
It's a baby.
But you've put it together really nicely. Did you design everything yourself?
Yeah, so I had the inspiration and then I reached out to a friend of mine. He owns wooden things. So I said, this is what I want, half pink, half blue, New York. I want it spaced out. I want a glass desk. Like I was very specific.
Wow.
And he came back and he had drawn everything and I was like, this is it. Even down to the teddy bear, I'm like, this is it. So he came and transformed this place. So wooden things, and then Shim. Shim is he is one of the best creators. He is a major part of Afrochella. Like all their like arts and things that
really?
And Shim was like the one that was like, this goes here, let's put this here, it was one of the most amazing teams, because finding a team, you will be scared. I did not have 1 ounce of stress, like to the point that even the cameras, they switched it off so that I would not see.
Oh, really?
And my anxiety was like, what's happening? So I would actually drive past like, what's happening? But they really put together everything, and everything is made in Ghana. The wood everything was created from
that's
so
beautiful.
Shout out to Wooden Things and Shim for really doing an exceptional job.
Wow, amazing.
Thank you.
Well, there you go, guys. You've heard it all today. I've learned a lot. Vanessa's kind of shared a lot as well. So obviously, if you'd like to speak to her more, do feel free to kind of DM her, follow her on her socials as well. I'll put all of those details in the description box so you can follow up there. But that brings us to the end of the video. Guys, if you haven't already subscribed, I would love it if you would do me a favor and just hit the subscribe button and the notification bell. Don't forget also like, comment, and share this video. Until next time I am out, Nutu Papa.